Hey guys, it's Mystery TV20 here, and I was just kind of thinking something. I've seen a lot of mods in the community. There's a whole modding community, as it seems. I already knew this. I'm not saying like I just found out or anything because they've been here for like a long time. And when I think about them, they've done amazing things with these games, like making just putting you can pretty much like any game has every playable character possible in there. Dark Souls has Link and stuff, and you can just like put Mario and Sonic Generations, just name a few. And it's just, I have no idea exactly the implications of modding or exactly what you can control and what you cannot. But I can imagine if they can change like the character, then the character and maybe like the physics of the character that a more skilled modder will be able to do even more. What I'm saying is like maybe they can. Well, I know for a fact that a skilled modder can even change entire landscapes and colors and all that. So you might be wondering, well, what's the point? Of course, a modder can do all that if he's good enough. He or she is good enough. What I'm getting at is I'm not sure if they already do this because I didn't actually look it up before even having this idea in my mind. But I was thinking, well, you know, if they can do this and they're obviously doing it because they're good at it and maybe they find it fun, or just maybe if they're doing it for the challenge or because they actually do like a legit game that maybe other people don't like, maybe they could use their modding ability for good in the attempt to make critically failed games good by fixing things that are really stupid about them. Let me give you a couple examples. You see, like in video games, it's a lot of things can easily make or break the game. Like absolutely, almost the most petty thing can demolish the game completely. I wish I can give you an example, but I'm not that petty. I'm petty, but I'm not that petty. But how about just Sonic 06, the very one of the worst games that has come out to scorn a beloved video game character ever, Sonic 06. That game, if a modder came in, and I'm not sure if a mod can even do this, but like again, I can't really say for sure since I don't know the abilities and the extent a mod person can do if he's good enough, but he or she is good enough. But what I want is like just it's the game, okay? Regular Sonic 06, except Sonic is sped up. Everyone is. Well, I guess Sonic and Shadow are sped up, sure. And just they don't necessarily have to fix the bugs cuz I think that would be a little too much, but maybe they make the enemies they have less enemies so you can just hit one, two, three enemies and then move on with your life. Have Sonic sped up, less enemies, probably shorten the speed section, maybe completely disregard the well, I can't actually just say every little thing to take out Sonic 06 because that would be a lot. That's a whole video on its own. But I guess you get almost what I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be like huge tweaks or just a whole bunch of tweaks. I guess depends on what you want to do. But if you were a modder or something, then you know, make the game better. Not even just Sonic 06, but other bad games. Superman 64 maybe don't have as many rings that you can fly through. Don't have that, or just skip all of that, or take it out. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like have a video game, have the video game accept the things that many critics or many fans like, criticize it for or don't like it for, just take it out. Maybe a final boss or like a boss in general just has too much health. The game would be awesome if that specific boss didn't have so much health. Just maybe make his health go down in half or something. I don't know. Just maybe little things like that. I feel as if this should be like something that modders in general should all strive for to make that that amazing game. They can call it like Mega Man P, quote unquote, meaning for perfect, and then they have like Mega Man O for like original, and everything. So it'd be like, oh, well, okay, I'll play the original game and then I'll try what the modders made to make it perfect. Kind of like Project M and Smash Bros. Because those modders, they changed everything about the game and made it more like Melee. That could be called the Smash Bros. P. It's Project M, but it could be Smash Bros. P, and the original Smash Bros. Would be called Smash Bros. O, if it was like on a computer or something. Just a small thought, I suppose. Try to make this as quick as possible. Maybe put some music in the background or something. Some funny pictures. No. Maybe. No. I just have. Take the lazy route, yeah. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. If you know anything about this, then, leave a comment, a like. Yeah, but, maybe personal message me if like, know if people actually do this or not. That'd be great. Thanks again, and enjoy your next video. Bye.